This is it. Maybe a little bit higher with this one, eh? So you can see all of it, get really good height going. You know what I'm saying? You gotta test some things out here. We're testing things out here. What is the angle it's capturing here? We like it. We like it. Boop. Hey, these camera angles is almost impossible, dog. Almost there, dude. I think it looks like that. I think that's what it will look like, maybe. Yeah? I mean, it's pretty bad, actually. It don't want. Boop. On my PC, LOL, let's go! Let's go, shout out Jake. Let's see how that looks, dude. We got some deckage. You can see my card, you can see air price card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can kind of see all my bench now? Okay. That's like center. If you can see all my bench, it's gotta be as good as it's gonna get. I mean, honest. You see all my bench? That's about it. Yeah. Yeah. Miss me with that bullshit. You're not a gang member, use a Doris. Yeah. How's that look, though? Run it up, run it up. It looks good? Does it look good? Stop messing with it. You can see my cards, you can see. You'll be able to see things. We'll be able to see things. You can't really see my deck, but you'll be alright. You'll be alright. You'll be alright. Let's get her going. We got Lunchables, too. These are the pulls we got earlier. Here we go. Those are nice. I'll have to integrate those somehow. But first like, let's go. Thanks, Mike Can. Thank you, Mike Can. Can you guys hear me? Everybody can hear me? Solid, solid, solid. Everybody can hear? Gotcha. Here we go. Well, let's get the decks out. Huh? Let's get her going. Let's get right into it. That's a freaking swat. Hit it with the ba. Ah. Hit it with the ah. Ah. Okay. Dink, dink. Love this deck box. Even with my sleeves, fits in pretty sweet, pretty smooth. Sometimes one gets stuck. That's okay. Let it ride. Like, it's just like an iPhone, like super sleek. It's like, I love to see it. You want to see the deck, boys and girls? The deck's going crazy right now. You know, I got a lot of different energies. It's like, what is this guy running? What kind of Pokemon is he running in this thing? Let her cook. Let him cook, everybody. Give me one of those. Oh, give me one of those. This is what the deck looks like. Don't tell your opponent what your deck looks like. Just tell them you got a fucking nice deck. And we're gonna get it going. Oh, what do you mean you're playing with an expensive card? We playing with an expensive card. We playing with the expensive cards. We playing with the nice cards. Dude, you wanna win? You wanna fuck around? Find out. Here's how you shuffle. So you'll start the game by shuffling. It's a common way to shuffle. Kind of keep it loose, and then I could just slide more cards in there, kind of sporadically, get her going, you know. You're going to be shuffling a lot during this game, so you want to find a way that works best for you, most efficient, and also that shuffles it really well still. So get her going, get her with some of those. And then you always let your opponent shuffle your deck, or not shuffle, but cut your deck. I'll cut this one. Hers over here. I'll cut it here. Just give it the old wang bang. Finish it. Which way did you go? Ah. Boom, boom. And then we'll draw 7 cards and get it going. If I have nothing I can play, then I will have to. I'll keep the deck kind of in play. Hopefully, maybe you can kind of see it. Cool. I got kind of. Should we get here? Oh, we got Pokemon we can play. Oh yeah. Oh, we're cooking. We're cooking with hot grease. Absolutely. Have mercy. Have mercy. Get them in arranged in an order that you feel comfortable with and that you like. I like seeing that. And then, would you like to do the honors, heads or tails? Tails. Tails. Oh, would you like to go first or second?
First.
First, okay. Going first, it's kind of different strategy. But yes, whoever flips, the other person calls it, heads or tails in the air, and then the person who wins the toss gets to decide if they want to go first or second. It doesn't mean they go first, it means they get to decide if they want to go first or second. But you got Pokemon you can play? And then we 6 prize cards?
Oh.
Did you just draw a card? You just draw a card?
Yeah.
You can keep it. You can keep it.
That'll
1,
be for my turn.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Anytime you start your turn, that's why she draw a card, but she forgot you gotta put 6 prize cards out. After you make sure you have cards you can play in actively, then, or at least one, and you don't have to take a mulligan, then you put your 6 cards prize cards out. Geez, they're over here on the side over here. I got them laid out just like how she got to there, over there. And I got 6 prize cards here. Ding, 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 ding. Might be able to show them a little bit better. I'm sorry, everybody. Looks something like that. And then now we flip. Show. Ah, ooh, what a sweet card. Check that out. Wow. The Radiant Greninja. That's crazy. Go crazy. Can you zoom out a little bit more? Can't see the prize cards. Yeah, I wish I could. Let's see here. Can you zoom out on this thing? Maybe I can do some things. I might be able to do some things. I really can't zoom out too much, unfortunately. But let's see what we can do there. We tried our best here. We're trying our best here, alright? I'll try to show my deck and everything that's also in between. We're working on it, alright? We're working on it. There's my deck. The other deck. Cool. Discard pile will be below. Alright, we're chilling. It's the best it'll get for now. I will fix it the next time. But you went first. Go ahead and do your things. Can't play any supporters on your first move, so are you done?
No, I'm not done.
Oh, okay.
I already drew a card. I'm gonna play this one first. Battle VIP. Search my deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon. Put them onto my bench. Shuffle my deck.
You can only play that card if you went first, right?
Mm-hmm. And it says any 2 basic. So.
Boom. 5 people watching. How's everybody going? If not, it's cool. Yeah, sorry, Greninja is nasty on Smash Bros. This is how as far as I can get it so far. I mean, maybe I can figure out some settings later. But also, it is kind of, you do need a lot of room, unfortunately. And it's barely the borders out. You can see her prize cards, you can see my prize cards, you can see my deck, you can see where her deck goes. This is like what we got so far. This is pretty sweet, honestly. Usually I just play this game for fun all day long.
Then I'm gonna add an energy onto one of these.
Jeez. Look at this card too. Can I take this for a sec? Just show.
Sure.
Sheesh. How many of these you got in your deck? Sheesh.
That'll be it for me today.
Awesome. You're done? Fantastic. You cannot attack on your first turn, but normally to end your turn, you'll probably want to attack. Attacking ends your turn, so the last thing you want to do usually is attack. So I will draw a card. Oh, bad boy, bad boy. And when it's your first turn, you cannot evolve. Unfortunately, cannot evolve, even though I really want to. Sheesh. But we can do one of these ones right here. Can't play a supporter either. We can play the nest ball. You can play items. You can play as many items as you want per turn as well. Search your deck for a basic Pokemon, put it onto your bench, then shuffle your deck. So we'll play that card. And the basic Pokemon we're going to want to put on our bench for practicality reasons and all due respect, no respect given, we're going to go straight for the Yah! Straight for the Yah! Put it right on my bench, shuffle my deck. So this is what I mean when you want to get to shuffling quick. You want to get her going as much as you can, kind of keep it fanned out. And when you go, it's like a, ooh, kind of buttery, kind of better, give me talking. Say something nice to her. And then every time you shuffle, your opponent can either cut it or just say tap. Would you like to tap or cut? Oh, the cut will be initiated. Fantastic. Awesome. And now we will go ahead and attach an energy, because we like doing that. You can attach one energy per turn, unless you like have a card that says attach energies and stuff, but attach energy. Can't play the supporter, can't do nothing, no fun. I will end my turn. Or I can attack, actually. I went second. I can attack first. This Pokemon also does 10 damage to itself. I do Heat Tackle. 30 to you, 10 to me, Custer. There might be a 30 on there. Here's 10 to me. So now I've gotten 10 damage done to me. It does 10 to myself, and it does 30 to my opponent. So that's cool. Kinda. We got to attack first because we went second. Only if you go second can you attack first. If you go first, you can't attack first. Oh, you got a card you think you like? Fuck you. Can't wait to do some things. Even though I went second, you cannot evolve on your first turn. I got told by a little 10-year-old at the tournament last Sunday. So don't try doing that against no 10-year-olds named Oscar, I'll tell you what. He ain't having it. And cheers, everybody.
Let's see. We're gonna go ahead and play this here.
Yeah, switch.
Uh-huh.
And when are you gonna switch? Okay. And then?
And then I am going to use this attack because it allows me to search for a stadium and put it in play.
Oh, wow. Searching for a stadium and put it in play. That's what your attack does. Mm-hmm. And that attack ends your turn. Mm-hmm. You already looked at your deck, so you can't undo that. Sometimes we let each other, undo things. But if you already looked at your deck and done the whole spiel, you know. What did Katy Perry say? There's no going back. I'm just kidding. Dude, every person who plays Pokemon's got to have cheesy jokes. All right, bro. Thanks, Jake, for tuning in. I'm going to catch you on the league later. Trying to grind some RL, man. It's time. That ends your turn, right? So you draw a card. She ends her turn. Ooh! I'm a little bit nervous, to be honest, but now I can play a supporter and really get her going. We'll get her going with the, I don't know what I want to do first, dude. Definitely want to, I think I'm going to put this Charmeleon, I know I put an energy on this one earlier, but I'm going to put this Charmeleon right there. And he has an ability that says prevent all effects of attacks used by our opponent's Pokemon done to this Pokemon, so like, you can still damage it, but anyway, I'm going to play this Crispin card. Because that's going to allow me to do crazy things, just be a dog in all aspects. And that says, search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards of different types. Reveal them, put one of them into your hand, attach the other one to your Pokemon. Well, you see here, you gotta reveal them. We're going to put that one into my hand. We're going to attach this one to one of my Pokemon. Fantastic. And now I got to shuffle my deck. Now, since we're G's with it, since we're absolute G's with it, we're going to do something absolutely absurd. This is the coolest part about my deck. Ready for this? So, chat, we shuffled my deck now. We put it back down. This card goes out of play. This one was already attached to my thing. Now I get a free card back in my energy card into my hand, but I haven't played an energy card like on my turn. That was because of a supporter card that I got to do that. So I will attach this right here. Okay? Now, we have this awesome thing called Rare Candy. Choose one of your basic Pokemon in play. If you have a stage 2 card in your hand that evolves from that Pokemon, evolve it, skipping the stage 1, the Charmeleon, entirely. You can't use this card during your first turn or on a basic Pokemon that was put into play this turn. This Pokemon's been in play a long time, and this is not my first turn. So we play this. Go ahead and throw the Charizard down. He'll still have 10 damage on him. Go ahead and throw the Charizard down. Big moves. Now this ability, the Charizard, when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, so I just evolved it during my turn. You may search your deck for up to 3 basic fire energy cards and attach them to your Pokemon in any way you like, then shuffle your deck. Now, up to 3. I don't have to pull all 3, but to be smart, you will pull 1 in here, put 1 here, that way when you do get your other Charizard, you can already have some energies on that boy. And then, you'll stack 1 more, because they have to all be fire. You can stack 1 more here, because you do need some to retreat. You might want to retreat later. There's a lot of moves to be played. Oh, don't look at that. Sheesh. A lot of moves to be played. Oh gosh, deck's looking stacked. Deck's looking good. So we're going to give it a good shuffle. And now we got our Charizard in play. We've played our item. We played a supporter. We can play more items if we have. I don't know if I have. But either way, we shuffle. Would you like to give it a cut?
No.
Tapping. Cool. And now I'll just go ahead and attack, which does 180. It does 30 more damage for each prize card your opponent has taken. They have not taken any prize cards of their prize cards, so it just does the 180. Just 180, eh? We still got this card in our hand. You want to read that? Pretty cool one. I want to tell them what it is, so they read it. This was in our hand. This is cool because when you put a Pokemon, I'll explain when I use it. Hold on. Don't want to tell the ops what you got going on.
So first we're going to attach this energy here.
Okay, big moves, big moves.
And we're going to play this trekking shoes so I can look at the top card in the deck.
Oh, okay.
Take it.
Okay. 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 All right, okay.
Oh, and then we're going to play this supporter card that I just pulled, Melanie. Attach a water energy card from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon V. If you do this, draw 3 cards.
You have a water energy in your discard?
Do you not? Oh shit, I thought I did actually.
You can put that card back in your hand.
I am.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to actually use this energy search. Search your deck for basic energy, reveal it, put it in your hand, shuffle your deck.
Search your deck for basic energy, revealing it, put it in your deck.
Hold on, there's one stuck to it.
I still have all 6 of my prize cards. They still have all 6 of their prize cards. The hand's looking like this. We got a Charizard in play, a Lapras EX on the bench, a Charmeleon on the bench. I was able to do this within my first 3 turns?
And then I'll go ahead and attack, and it does 200 damage.
Look at cards over here. My bench is over here, or my discard pile. These are cards I've used. They go in the discard pile that you cannot see, unfortunately. And then here's my deck. I'll make it a little bit more visible. I'm not cheating out here. And that ends your turn?
200 damage.
You do 200 damage to me?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Jeez. Well, that wasn't very fucking cool. There's a 180 marker. We gotta add another 20 onto that, ho? Oh no. Oh yeah, you're right. Plus 30. Yeah. Now we're cooking. 210. I still got like I still got some meat on my bones. God, we were just hit for pretty good though. Search your deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon with 70 HP or less and put them onto your bench, then shuffle your deck. Watch this. This is where the game gets exhilarating. Because we go here, search my deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon that are 70 HP or less. This is where we have some fun. Let's have some fun this beat. What? Who sings that, dude? Crazy. Put you onto my bench because we like you. Charmander. We want 3 Charizards. That'd be sick. That's a basic Pokemon, so we can play that. The other one I want to play is this Man-type. Because you'll see in a second. Thing's a gangster. For no reason. Now we gotta shuffle our deck. And, they go onto my bench, and then I shuffle my deck. Fantastic. Spectacular. Take 14 of them right now. Would you like to cut my deck?
Yes.
This goes to the discard. Still got this in my hand. Still could play this. And honestly, we're not going to do that, though, because it'd be very dumb. Unless it's a Pokemon that I want in my hand or something. Doesn't your Pokemon do more damage for Pokemon on the bench? One of them eventually does?
Oh, my Pokemon does 20 less damage.
Are you getting 20 less damage done to you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Honestly, I'm gonna keep this
Wait,
card
we
for.
didn't do that with that one.
Oh, you're right. You can take 20 off. And I'm just gonna go ahead and attack you anyway, and just kill it anyway, so it
Yeah.
don't matter. So now I get to take 2 of my prize cards. 1, 2. Because the reason I get to take 2 of my prize cards is because the Pokemon that I took out of theirs was a Pokemon V, and they have a little rule box on the corner right here, down here in the corner, that says specifically, if you can't read it, I'll read it. When your Pokemon V is knocked out, your opponent takes 2 prize cards. So when you got stronger Pokemon, like EXs and Vs, V-Stars, things like this, your opponent gets to take 2 when they knock it out. So I took 2. Here's what we got. Doink to doink. Because we attacked, it ends our turn. But we're feeling froggy.
I pulled a card.
We might jump. We might jump.
That there. Now I'm gonna go ahead and play this supporter. Grab that.
Okay. What's the supporter say?
It says I can put a water energy card from my discard pile onto my Pokemon V, and if I do that, then I draw 3 cards.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna put that down. Oops.
You guys like Pokemon? If you're here because you like a game and never played it, this is the perfect time to ask questions and learn, as we are both still only like our first month into getting back into it from not playing it for a long time. So, yeah. Do you have an ability, you said? Did I not attack you to end my turn? Or I did. That's why I got that. Yeah. That's a new Pokemon that they put into play. That's right. Anytime you would knock out one of the opponent's Pokemon, they have to put a Pokemon into the active spot before they can do their next turn. And if they don't have if they don't have a bench Pokemon that they can bring up to the active spot when I knock this Pokemon out. Okay, if I knock this Pokemon out and they had nothing in their bench over there, and I knock this Pokemon out, I would just win the game. If the people have no bench Pokemon and you knock out their only active one, you win. Super easy way to win. You're done? Mm-hmm. Done. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Okay. I think I'm going to go here on some, gangster shit. Hit it with one of those. Now it has 4 energies on it, which means I can retreat it because it costs 2 to retreat. And what I learned this weekend is when you retreat, maybe it was a certain Pokemon. I might be wrong. Maybe you should look this up for me, actually, while I do this. When you retreat a Pokemon, do you have to discard both energy cards?
Yeah.
No, the kid said 1 goes to your hand, 1 goes to the discard. No. That's what he said. Yep, that's what Oscar said. I'm listening to the 12-year-old that was whooping my ass, had a very strong deck. Look it up. When you retreat, because it says it costs 2 energy to retreat this Pokemon. Keep that damage there. It says it costs 2 energies to retreat the Pokemon. To take it back to your bench from the active spot.
Yes, you discard energy from the Pokemon when you retreat it. The amount of energy you discard depends on the Pokemon's retreat cost.
So you do have to discard both.
Yeah, that guy was...
I think he has a Pokemon where... I think he had a Pokemon where he could discard 1 and give 1 energy to your hand, right? When you retreated, I think, or something. He told me that. Maybe he's playing some different type of rules, but we gotta take these away because we're gonna retreat him for the Mantike. The reason I want to put in this little weak ass little thing right here, Mantike, that I pulled out from my bench and want to play with him for a bit because he's cool, is these damage counters stay on my Charizard. Don't forget. Is Mantike's ability when he attacks? So I still have these. We can still use these. Hold on. Don't fret. You can only use this card if you discard another card from your hand. Search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards, reveal them, and put them into your hand. We will just do that. And then I have to discard a card to do that. I'm a little nervous right here, so I think I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna discard this one. We can get back later maybe. And then okay, I will look for 2 basic energies, put them into my hand, shuffle my deck. Does it say of any type or different type, same type? Doesn't matter, I don't think. That's gonna go to my hand. And then the other energy I need for this deck, for this Pokemon, is this one. Thank God I had it. Cool beans. Now we can go ahead and just shuffle our deck. That goes into my hand. These energies go into my hand. I have not... Did I play an energy this? Yes, I did play an energy to retreat. I did play an energy to retreat, so I can't play any of these right now. And then I will just go ahead, discard this, and I attack with... It also costs no energy to attack for this guy. So do you see how there's no energy special? No, I retreated.
Oh, you did the Earthen Vessel,
yeah,
sorry.
I Earthen Vessel, retreated, grabbed 2 energy cards, put them into my hand. And then I put this Mantike into play because it's such a low Pokemon, but its attack is heal 120 damage from one of your benched Pokemon. And it costs nothing to use that attack, so you don't need any energy on it. And it costs nothing to retreat, so you could just pull this bad boy out and switch it right back for your Charizard as soon as you want to. So this just heals 120 from my Pokemon. And I will go ahead and take that 120 from this 180. And it'll just go down to like, what, 60? 60 plus 30 is 90, so I'll be at 90 total. Since I'll be at 90 total, I don't even need this big of a die anymore. I just get a little 90 guy. And that is called Sequence, everybody. Sequence, everybody. Yay! Now we got just 90 damage. We had a lot, now we only have 90. Woohoo!
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and play this supporter card, search your deck for a water Pokemon and an item card, reveal them, put them in your hand.
Wow. What is it? A water
Pokemon.
and a energy with it?
And an item card.
And an item card? Jeez, I got a Pokemon in here. I'll just let you know. I have a Pokemon in here. It's not here. It's in my deck. It's in the deck. It's in the deck. I got a Pokemon in there that allows me to... Its attack that it does also costs no energy, just like this Mantike. The attack on the Badoo makes it so on your opponent's next turn, they can't play any item cards. So, like, when they're trying to do their strategic sequencing and stuff, you just totally disrupt all that, and it's just an annoying card to play, and I got a couple of them in my deck, too. The Badoos are sweet in the TCG right now. Mantike is really overpowered, honestly, when it costs nothing to do an attack, and it's nothing to retreat. I know it's low HP, but it's kind of fodder. You know, you want it to get knocked out, because they only get to take one prize card. If they knock out your Lapras or your Charizard, now they're looking at taking, 2 prize cards, when you just want to use this one for the free attack that costs no energy and it costs nothing to retreat, so I can just put my Charizard back right away as soon as it's my turn.
So then
Heals 120 damage from any bench Pokemon, and I had a lot of damage done to my Zard, so we took that away real quick.
Then I'm gonna use this and switch
Okay.
here.
That's an item.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Switch that,
Okay.
and then we'll put this down,
Okay. And now you do damage.
and then I will do 200.
When you retreated right now, how much does it cost to retreat?
It didn't cost me anything
Because
I
you used a
used
switch. That's right. Gotcha. Sorry. Keep me on my toes. We got 9 people. What's up? Watch this. You gonna attack? You gonna knock out my Mantike that I put in as cannon fodders? You got one of your prize cards. You knock this bad boy out, and before I can do my turn, I get to put Pokemon from my bench back in. So glad I healed this guy last, because now I got my Zard back in. Or do I have to do the Zard? Honestly, in my best opinion, to be honest, yeah, it's Zard or nothing. Or nothing. And so that's my bench Pokemon in my active spot because they knocked out my active. I have a question. What does it mean to put 3 damage counters? Okay, when it says 3 damage counters, that's a great question. Anytime it says throw a damage counter for every this, or whatever it says damage counter, a damage counter is 10 damage. Anytime, so say I have 90 damage done on my Charizard, I got 90 damage done on my Charizard, I got 9 damage counters on my Charizard right now, technically. What they call a damage counter is 10 damage, because damage counting goes by tens. So a damage counter, so for instance, what does it mean to put 3 damage counters? Put 30 damage on, so if it says put 3 damage counters on your Pokemon, you're putting 30 damage on your Pokemon. It says put 3 damage counters on your opponent's bench Pokemon, put 30 damage on your opponent's bench Pokemon. In any way you like, sometimes it also says 2. It's pretty sweet. But that's that, explained. And have we pulled a card? I have not pulled a card. I just put the Charizard up. Awesome. Here we go. The Badoo. Okay. We'll attach energy before shit gets too wild over here. And then I will go ahead and probably just end my turn. Maybe, to be honest, I might just. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack with Charizard. And it does 180, and then because they have taken 1 prize card, this attack does 30 more damage for each prize card your opponent takes. So I do 180 plus, and then 20 less. 180 plus 10 more then, because if it was 180 plus 30, and then this stadium says I have to do 20 less to all Pokemon with water energies attached or fighting energies attached. That means I do 180 plus 10, I do 190 to your thing. 190 total. Is there not a 190 on that one?
No.
Some damage dice have 190s on them, I believe. I might be wrong. I might be lying to y'all, but sick. Thank you. Yes, sir. Mike can. Then honestly, I didn't know what damage counters were either. Like that's a great question because I bet a lot of people were also wondering.
And then we'll go ahead and do
You evolving?
so keep
Massive, still massive. Low taper fade. Let's show them what you just evolved into, if that's okay. May I do that? They would love to see what the Palkia V-Star turns into. Man, having full arts as your evolutions is just so sick. Origin form Palkia V-Star with some crazy moves. Its ability, during your turn, you may attach up to 3 water energy cards from your discard pile to your Pokemon, your water Pokemon any way you like. Then, you can only use the V-Star ability one time during your whole game. And when you use the V-Star ability, you have to show them that you have used your V-Star ability and you can't use it again. And here's how you show that. So when you use it, you'd be like, okay, I'm using my V-Star move. Boom, used it. Okay, whatever. Stays there so you know that I've used it. Easy days. Yeah. This is a cool ass fucking.
I don't
Look at
really
that
have
card.
a whole lot to do. So
Prismatic
I'll just
Evolution card in my
go
deck. Love it.
ahead
Love it.
and attack, and it's going to do 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200.
200 plus 90. So I'll be at 40 total HP. May I just put a 40 total right here?
Sure.
So you know that I'm just at 40 HP instead of putting all those damage markers on. Just know I'm at 40 total. So now, instead of putting it below and stuff and showing how much damage I'm going to do, this is kind of a cheat way. And I'm just going to say my Pokemon now only has, I'll put it kind of over the numbers, my Pokemon only has 40 HP. He's down freaking tremendous right now. We need to come back. Woo! We'll play that. Definitely evolve that right away. So we have another Charizard just right on the ready in the backup on the back burner. Sheesh, she gets more, honestly, depending on how much damage is already done on that, 190 is already done on this. So if I attack one more time, it just knocks it out. I'll just save the misery and knock your Pokemon out and end my turn. And that one goes to the discard. And I will take 2 more prize cards. And just like this, I now only have 2 prize cards. Now, when these get gone. And I know that I did way over the damage. That's why we didn't have to add up. Hey, 180 minus the 20 plus the whatever. We didn't have to do all that because we know I did a lot of damage. And, yeah. Here's the 2 prize cards I drew. I got 2 prize cards because it was a V-Star max that she had in, or a V-Star. And because it's a V-Star, it is worth 2 prize cards when you knock it out. So, or is it worth 3? Is a V-Star worth 3?
We're going to attach this here.
Nope, just 2 prize cards.
And then we're going to
Got the
play
2, put 'em
the
right to the
supporter
hand.
card. Use this card if your opponent has 3 or fewer prize cards remaining. Each player shuffles their hand into their deck, draw 6 cards. Your opponent only draws 2.
So say that again one more time. What card are you playing? You can only if your opponent has 3 or fewer prize cards remaining. I do. Each player shuffles their hand into their deck, then draw 6 cards. Your opponent draws 2 cards. You draw 6 cards. Your opponent draws 2. So I have to shuffle my whole hand into my deck, and then I get to draw 2 cards only. So should have played this earlier. These all go into my discard pile, which is stacking. This is all my discard pile.
Yeah,
It's
you're
just
not going
kinda
to your
off screen.
discard pile. They shuffle
Wait,
into your deck.
in my deck? Oh, that's fire, actually. Bring it back.
You only took what you had?
Yes, absolutely. It's all on camera.
Okay, so we all grab our shit.
And so now I have to shuffle these back into my deck so it doesn't go into my discard. That's good, because if you go through all your deck and you have no more cards to grab from, say you run through your deck, and you have no more cards you could pull, on your
So
turn,
I just put this
you
down
lose.
to
You
evolve.
lose.
And I'm going to use the ability. It says, when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 3 Pokemon tool cards, reveal them, put them in your hand, and shuffle your deck.
Okay. Do what you do, boo. Wait, why you get to go so fast? Eh?
Hmm?
No, I'm just kidding. I feel like you're just maybe cheating or something. Judge! I need a judge. I need a ref. This is outlandish. You gonna tap or you want to
Oh my
cut?
gosh, I already used all my tools.
Oh, so you
I
can't
can't even
even
use that ability.
you can't use that ability.
Yeah,
You
so-
shuffled your deck and used it anyway for no reason.
So my deck needs some help, for sure.
Okay. Cheers, everybody. Let's get her done. Come on, let me knock out some Pokemon and get some praise cards. I'm trying to just attack with my churn.
I'm gonna use this and take the top card.
Oh, I was supposed to grab 2 cards, right, for that card that you said?
Yeah, only 2.
Okay, only 2. Yep. So I had to shuffle my deck and then grab 2 cards. I had to shuffle those cards that were in my hand into my deck and grab 2 cards. I didn't do that, but I did that. She's been moving the whole time.
And then we'll play one more, and it's the energy search. Search for a basic energy, reveal it, put it in your hand.
Another item. Okay. And then you end your turn?
Yes.
No attacks, nothing?
No.
That goes in your hand?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Drawing. Oh! How is that possible? Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't need this many of this card. I just realized. And, oh, no. Or no. Yeah, 3 Charmanders. This one is a Charmander, right? Charmander. Yeah, and I used it. Yeah. Wow, I really do not need 4 Charmanders in my deck. I guess I got 4 Charmanders in my deck. Who knew? Honestly, if I just attacked now, it wouldn't be that cool. But, honestly, here's what we'll do. This will just help me out a shit ton. Put one of your Pokemon into play into your hand. Now, when you play this card, discard all cards attached to that Pokemon. I believe this comes off. All your damage counters do come off. Discard all cards that are attached to that Pokemon. This is what the Pokemon is. All cards attached go here. This is what the Pokemon is evolved to do. This is what you keep in your hand. All cards attached, meaning the evolution, everything, goes here. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm supposed to keep the Charmander. I'm not sure completely, but to my understanding, all cards attached. You keep the Pokemon.
Attached.
You keep the Pokemon, and then all cards attached. That would even be the evolution. Okay. So that's what happens. Right, straight into your discard. Anyway, that card has been played. And now when you do that, when I pull a card, you could even, like it said, like the card said, pull one of your Pokemon in play into your hand. Well, it was my active Pokemon, so I had to slide up a Pokemon from my bench that's ready to fucking get her going. And he already has 2 energies on him because I built him like a year ago. And now, because he's just ready to go like that, and he's just a chill guy like that, honestly, we might even not need to do a lot of... Oh, I thought I had one more... Oh, yeah, you made me release my metal energy I wanted to attach to this. That's fucking weak ass. I would have given up 2 Charizards on the board. Laughed my ass off. Yeah, honestly, Charizard's back in my hand, and all the damage is off it. Remember, it only had 40 damage total left. It was about to be knocked out. She's about to take 2.
His Charizard deck with my deck.
I know. We'll finish this game and play another one. Ready? I'll just attack. For 180, and then for every prize card, you take an extra 30, but minus 20, so an extra 10. I just do 190 damage. Knocks out the Greninja. Pull up another Pokemon. I grab 1 prize card. I have 1 prize card remaining, everybody. Once I pull this, I win the game. They have 5 more to grab. Here we are.
I'm going to use this supporter.
My other
it says
Serapagos.
Put up to 2 Pokemon from your discard pile into your hand. Search your... or 2 basic Pokemon.
Okay, so you can just...
2 energy or 2 Pokemon.
2 energy or 2 any basic? What are you...
not basic.
Where's the lies here? What are the lies
2
here?
Pokemon. Any 2 Pokemon.
You can put any 2 Pokemon from your discard into your deck?
Yes.
Into your hand or deck?
Into my hand.
Oh, wow. So you have a card that's literally made for when you're getting knocked out crazy wild?
Mm-hmm.
And her name is? So when you're getting knocked down, you need your Pokemon back in. Choose one or both. You could do both. Put up to 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile back into your hand, which is awesome. And put up to 2 Pokemon from your discard pile back into your hand. Not even basic. Any Pokemon. She grabbed her, and she didn't have to reveal them, but she did. And then she grabbed those 2, and then she grabbed 2 energies that she could play with it. It's a fucking fantastic
No, I can only do one
you
or
can do
the other.
One or both, I thought it said.
Oh, it says choose one or both? I am going to grab those energies.
Yeah, man, I'll let you do that, because I'm about to fuck your day up. You're going to be done. Grass, ass, grass, ass. Okay, I'm just kidding. Cheers, everybody. Was building the Lapras, didn't get to put the metal energy down, felt bad. Should have played the metal energy down a little bit.
Do that.
I should have played that card that made me put my metal energy back into my deck and shuffle, remember that?
We will go ahead. We'll go ahead and do this attack, which is search your deck for a Pokemon, reveal it, and put it in your hand.
And then it ends your turn?
And then it does it my turn.
Alright, so you're just going to put a Pokemon into your hand. I'm just going to draw. Throw the Badoo down because he looks fucking sexy. Throw the Terapagos down because he's sexy cool too. Throw the Charmander down because you could play as many Pokemon from your hand into your bench as you would like during your turn. You can't evolve. Like, I couldn't evolve into a Charmeleon and then into a Charizard in the same turn, but I could evolve this Charmander into a Charmeleon, this Charmander into a Charmeleon, but you cannot actually do that because I just played this Charmander from my hand onto the bench, or into play, or whatever it is, into the bench. So now, you cannot evolve a Pokemon that you just played from your hand that same turn. Again, I'll repeat, you can't evolve a Pokemon that you just played from your hand into your bench. Even though, and I don't have the Charmeleon, I would need the Charmeleon anyway, but you cannot do no such thing. And honestly, we're just going to attack for 180 and fuck your Audino up. Audino. We'll take our last prize card. It was our second Badoo, the weak Badoo, and GG's. And we play one more. We play a lot more. We play all this. Let's play one more. That was too quick. It's been about 40 minutes. Okay, maybe I'll end this stream, to be honest. That's exactly what it looks like. Could play more, could play again. A lot of things happen. It was sick. Could do this often. Could stream at least one game a day, maybe. Imagine a daily live stream of a daily Pokemon game for 365 days straight. Wild work. The Lapras is so sweet. The other Badoo is the Char, the Zard. The other Badoo is expensive right now. The Prismatic Evolutions, Pokeball, Reverse Holo. The other Zard.
I was looking for that.
You wanted that the whole time?
That's what I was looking for on my last turn.
This is the deck looks like. We got things. I do not need. I honestly have a couple cards I do not need. I did not need this many Charmanders. I get this. I have an extra Charmander and not a matching Charizard to it because if I have the extra Charizard, or if I have the extra Charmander, I have better chances of pulling a Charmander. That way I can get to these bad boys easier. Because if you pull this Charmeleon and the fucking Charizard all day, well, you might be screwed because you don't got a Charmander as your basic. So having an extra Charmander was not a bad idea, but I did not need it. There's that. The Lapras is clean. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. It's a promo card, actually. Look, let's pull this bad boy out. Just pull it straight out. You got to play with your Pokemon cards. Literally, play with them. Gosh. Amazing, amazing, amazing card. I have multiple in there of it. Love, 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 love it. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you guys for joining. If you want to see more, leave a like, leave the thumbs up, subscribe. I will definitely be posting more. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for tuning in. And till next time, cheers.